our last day in Istanbul, and we've just come for a quick breakfast, a Turkish breakfast at our favourite place. They have the best Turkish breakfast here. So we've come to fuel ourselves up for the day. So this is our last day in Istanbul. So today is just going to be a slow day. We're just going to pack our stuff and just relax in a little bit. Just enjoy our food and just relax, sleep up and do our packing, because our flight is tonight, first thing in the morning. So we're just going to take it easy today. So they've given us our tea first, the Turkish tea, but I don't understand why they give us this first. I think the Turkish, they drink their tea before their meal, but I would like to have the tea after the breakfast, so it can help with the digestion and helps you relax your body. But they have the tea before the breakfast and then they eat the breakfast. But it makes more sense if you eat the breakfast and then drink the tea last, and then helps with your digestion and makes you relax.
Which is hard to work out anyway. Like if I'm sending something, I know what somebody else is sending. Right, it's too late now, isn't it? There's gold pots. So it's got to the pizza. Thank you very much. Thank you. Always a pleasure. Thank you.
Yeah. I just got ready. I showered up, got ready. Now I'm gonna go on a walk to the sea for the last time before we leave Istanbul and go back to the UK. So I'm going to take my final walk down to the sea, sit there and just enjoy the view for the last time. So let's make our way down to the sea. So currently on our walk down to the sea. So the plan is to go to the sea, sit there for a while, because our flight is at 4 o'clock in the morning. That's what time we got to be at the air. That's what time we're going to fly out, at 4 in the morning. So now we're going to walk down to the sea, and then from there in the evening we are going to quickly pop back into Nusret's restaurant, the Salt Bay, and have a steak before and then we'll go to the airport from there. So let's go down to the sea. This is something I'm gonna miss when I go back. The walks in Istanbul, not in Spain. We did get taxi a few times, but whilst we've been in Istanbul, we haven't even got one single taxi. Everywhere we went by walk. We haven't got a taxi, not even once. We've been walking everywhere. We've been walking to the malls, to the bazaars, to the restaurants, to the Blue Mosque. We walked it everywhere. Everywhere we went, we walked it. And our hotel was in such a good location that everything was close by, everything's nearby. But not even once we got a taxi. In Spain, we did get a taxi to go to the water park and the zoo. But here, not even once we got a taxi. So we're walking everywhere. We're walking to the sea right now. So I'm gonna miss these walks because I'm enjoying them quite a lot. In the UK, I never walk. I always drive wherever I go. I drive to work, I drive to the gym, I drive everywhere. I don't walk. I've never walked this much in my life. So I'm gonna miss these walks. The whole walk until we get there.
شو اسمه السفيرة بس
just so relaxing down here near the sea. I don't know what it is, but when I'm near the sea, my mind is just so calm, and there's just no stress, no worries. It's just something. The sea just drives me away from all the tensions. It's amazing. It's just a different level out here. So go back to the UK, back to work, working hard. So I want to enjoy this moment for the last time. I think I will come back to Istanbul after a little while. I will be back. There's still a few things that I want to do in Istanbul that I didn't do. There's a really big theme park in Istanbul. It's called Fireland, and I really wanted to visit there, but we couldn't do that this time. We're short on time, so next time I'm definitely gonna go there to Fireland. And then there's another mall. It's called Venezia Mall, something like that. It's in Istanbul, and there's a few places I still want to go to that I will go to the next time I come to Istanbul. But overall, this experience was amazing. I loved it, absolutely loved it. It was a great holiday, some time off work. The thing about me is I don't travel or I don't do anything unless I feel like I deserve it. Like I'll work hard, but I won't go on holiday unless I feel like I deserve it. In a way that I don't go on holiday unless I've really worked hard and I deserve it. In a way, like someone just comes to you and it's like winning the lottery, and you just win £1 million. I would not be satisfied with that unless I've actually worked hard to earn that £1 million. I wouldn't just want to win the lottery and just win £1 million. You've done nothing to deserve that money. There's absolutely no work, nothing. So it's like that. I wouldn't take, if someone just gave me a free holiday, I wouldn't take it unless I've actually worked hard enough for it, unless I've earned it. So that's something about me. So I'll go back, I'll work for a while, and then from there I'll see, and my next holiday will be another nice one, nice holiday. After a while I'll come back out. Love European countries. European countries are nice and beautiful. Like Spain was so nice. The streets were beautiful. They were so clean. You won't even see a single litter there. There's no litter on the streets. It is so beautiful, and it's just so nice, European countries. But one thing I don't like, they even have this in Turkey, that cars are left-hand drive. Now I'm from the United Kingdom. There we have right-hand side cars. My car, which I own, which I drive, is right-hand side. And then you come out here to Europe or to Turkey, and the cars are just left-hand side, and that just looks so different, and it just looks a bit weird, a bit gay, if you know what I mean. It just looks a bit gay. I could drive both right or left hand side, but it just seems a bit odd. Why can't everywhere just be right hand side? It's just easier. There's no problem. I could drive both sides, but I just wouldn't want to drive on the left. It's just gay. Just put it to the right hand side. It just makes life easier. So even though the cars are left hand side, which I don't like, the steering is on the left, which is they still have really nice cars out here. Since I've been in Turkey, their cars are the Mercedes are very popular out here. They have some nice Mercedes out here that they drive. They have Maybachs, and it's really nice. They have Maybach vans, Vitos, Mercedes Vito, Maybach ones with the starlight roof, which you see in Rolls Royces, but they have that in the Maybachs. They have TVs in the car, they have curtains. It's just, the cars here are really nice. They have Mercedes, they have Porsche. So cars like these are very popular in Turkey. I've seen a lot of Turkish people driving Porsches, Range Rovers and Mercedes. So these are popular. And also in Spain I saw them driving Maseratis. So Maseratis are nice. They are also luxury cars. Maseratis are nice. And I saw someone driving a Bentley as well in Spain. So they have some nice cars out here in Europe. So I'm a huge car person. I love cars because since like my childhood, from a young age, from a very young age, I used to collect like Hot Wheels, little model cars, and I've just loved cars like my whole life. Like since I was a kid, since I used to go to school, I used to go to the supermarket and I used to look for these Hot Wheels model cars, and I used to collect die-cast model cars as well, Ferraris, Rolls Royces, Range Rovers. When I was a kid, I used to collect these cars. I'm an absolute car lover. I love cars. Cars are like, I'm a huge lover of cars. I love high-end luxury performance cars like Ferraris, Lamborghinis, you know. I'm like a car nerd. I just love them. From a very young age, I've been collecting cars, Hot Wheels. I used to go in the United Kingdom, we have Tesco. I used to go to Tesco and I used to look at toy cars, Hot Wheels and everything. All these little toy cars. So I used to be a huge collector. I used to have a whole bucket full of cars to the top. My whole bucket was full of cars, Hot Wheels and different toy cars, Lamborghinis, Ferraris. Now I'm older, I love these cars. They are quite pricey. Not that I can afford a Ferrari. It's out of my price range. It's not in my list, but it is something that I admire. I admire these cars, but they are quite expensive. The only thing I could afford were the toys. They're the only ones I could afford. But when I see these on the street, I absolutely love them. Ferraris and Lambos and Range Rovers, Mercedes. These are like my childhood. These cars, I used to collect them. I also done my work experience. For work experience, I done it in Aston Martin cars. So Aston Martin are famous British cars, the ones you see in James Bond. I love Aston Martin. I done work experience with them. Like that, I'm a huge car lover. I've been loving cars for a very long time, since I was a kid, since I started collecting them. You know, I just love cars. I've always loved cars. Just a huge car lover. Aston Martins, I remember that. I used to do work experience there. I used to love their cars. They have really nice performance sports cars, and yeah. Where I done my work experience for Aston Martin, they had a showroom next to it where they had all the old classic Aston Martin cars, the original ones from like the James Bond movies, and some old classic Aston Martin cars, and that was amazing. You know, see all of those. So I'm a huge fan of cars. Walking back to the hotel. We've had our last glare at the beach, at the sea. It's a nice view. You can see the whole city of Istanbul from here. But we're gonna walk back to the hotel now, rest up for a while, and then we'll go to Nusret for dinner, eat his steak, and then we'll head to the airport from there. Now we're gonna walk back.
Bahane oldu. Hadi Allah'a emanet. What's that? I've never seen that before. Yeah.
Hello guys.
This was built in. Yeah, exactly.
Destination is on the left.
Why are you going for the doctor? Don't do that steakhouse. Nereye getirdin?
So we made it to Nusret. We walked it to here, and we just given our order. We're in a long waiting queue. We're waiting for our seats, but we're here now. We've given our order, just waiting for the food. Food has just arrived. They sprinkled this up. So we finished the food. The food was outstanding. It was amazing. There's a reason why everyone goes to Nusret Steakhouse, because his food is really good. So, you know, respect to the man. He's done well. He started off as a butcher and now he's international. He's got shops everywhere, restaurants everywhere. And people go around the world to his restaurants, Nusret. It's amazing. So I tried some of this. This is mustard, and it is so strong. This, honestly, I made a mistake by having some of this. I poured some in my plate, and I had some, and my nose was. I was feeling like I'm having a nosebleed, because it was so strong and my nose was tingling. But that is horrible. I won't be having that next time. But overall, my experience here was amazing. My overall experience in Istanbul was really good. It was a good experience.
Si, à Uganda, ils nous disaient. Birazdan baktığı kadarıyla kullanmaya geliyor işler. Kullanmaya çalışıyor.
That's why I was lifting. She did not. That's it, only 10 minutes for me.
10 minutes?
That's funny, we bumped into him. His flight is tomorrow. I asked him.
Oh, you did speak to him?
Yeah, 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 because you just wait.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
What was he in? I didn't see his plate.
Just a stick like us. But I will get McDonald's super quick flight, yeah.
Really? Is that when your diet starts?
Yeah.
Zoe's has already started. Do I need to start with you? So move the camera and chairs in the car.
Oh, no.
He's got a parking fine. But the thing is, that car is... It's only one seat.
You might have to say mine.
No, you said mine.
That's it, I know where we are. Bazaar's on that side.
Yeah. What's quicker, walking here from the homestead? Or get... Go on, find the way there for us. Shen said he was buying Burger King. Did he find the hotel from here?
Right. Yeah. ये पता नहीं क्या है. He's trying to scare us. What is he saying? Is he trying to scare us?
सकते हैं.
Look 3D. How much is it? €13.
So we're in the airport. We're in Istanbul airport. We just came to the food court and we ordered ourselves a quick Mackie D's, McDonald's. I'm getting myself a Big Mac. So I'm gonna have my last Big Mac before we fly out. And I'm drenched in sweat again. It's really hot in there and it's very humid in this airport. So I'm dying for a drink, so we placed our order and food's on the way. So got one Big Mac and I ordered a Coke, so I'm waiting for my drink to come and the food. I need a drink because I'm sweating too much right now. It's very hot in here. Here's my Big Mac.